What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? Today, I've got a really cool explorer for you guys. I got a bungalow that was built in 1965, was renovated a little later in its existence, and now it's been abandoned for at least a year. The place I'm talking about is this beauty right up the driveway behind me there. I think this one's really gonna blow your minds. So let's not dilly-dally out here for too long, and let's get in there and see if we can figure out what happened to this place. All right, guys, we're gonna start today's adventure just outside the front of this place. I think this one's gonna be quite a cool explore. You see this one looks like it's been sitting like this for a little bit of time. At least it appears that way. Everything's pretty overgrown. It almost feels secluded because of the tree coverage. But if you look at the front of the house, the gardens and everything are pretty heavily overgrown. Even the trees at the corner there. It's got a beautiful long driveway. Pulls right up to the double door garage. Well, what's also cool is that it pulls around the front of the house too. Everything is pretty overgrown out here, so we might cut through the house and go out the backyard that way. Look at this. Everything looks pretty overgrown, at least a year, maybe two. It's pretty cool. So a car could technically pull right up to the front door of the house if they wanted to. It's a beautiful entranceway. Let me turn the light on. No, it doesn't make a difference. Beautiful entranceway to the house. Like I said in the intro, this place was built in 1965. Seems to have a lot of the original charm still left. That brickwork looks very much like something you would have seen in the 60s. The frosted windows by the front door definitely look like something, but obviously the two doors themselves don't look so 60s if you ask me. Pretty cool looking place. Now just to show you guys, the driveway goes all the way around. I like this part of it though. Look how secluded this looks. Drives out through the trees. It's pretty cool. There's Urbex, Ontario. Yeah, look at this. Everything's so heavily overgrown. I'll just kind of show you a little bit of the side here. Oh yeah. See, at one point it looks like there was a walkway that actually went around the house, but looks like no one's taking care of anything. So it's been kind of overgrown, taken over. As you can see, there's some more of it there. But yeah, you know what? We'll cut through the house. I think we'll pop out that way, see what we can find from that way. All right, everybody, we are inside the front door of this house. I think this one's going to be really, really cool. So let's get down to it. This place is going to be fascinating, I can already tell. Right away, we're inside these little bit modernized front doors. These aren't original to the house, but they are pretty cool. I like the amount of glass, the amount of light they're letting through, even though they're a little bit private. That's pretty cool. You got a nice little chandelier with a medallion on the ceiling. So let's check out this foyer a little bit before we get into this house. So it's an interesting foyer because it's closed off from each direction. You can go that way into the house. You can go this way into the house. And there's like a dining room or something right here with these double doors. So it's an interesting little foyer, the way it's divided up. Before we go, let's just take a closer look at some of the things that are here. That's an interesting looking vase, little display. They got silk wallpaper in here. You can see it reflecting in the light. They got some pretty cool crown molding going around too. Now, like I mentioned outside in the intro, this place was built in 1965. And it looks like a lot of that original charm is still here. That's pretty cool too. And as I look at the windows here, these windows actually look like they were probably original to when the house was built. It's just the doors that have been modernized. Pretty neat. All these doors are probably original to the house too. Pretty cool. Okay, why don't we go this way first? See what we got over here. Look at that, the painting's still left on the wall. Now, from what I've been told, this is a single owner home. Only one family was here from when it was built in 65 until it was finally sold sometime last year. And now developers are going to tear this place down and build a new home in its place. This looks like it's the family room or the living room. Wow. You can see this place has been in a little bit of trouble already. They're trying to reinforce the ceiling, which is obviously coming down. You even have the plaster or the popcorn ceiling popping off old plaster, which is interesting. And you can see it's all over the floor. Look at that beautiful fireplace. That's absolutely stunning. What a great view this is looking down the house. So looking this way, that goes back to the front doors that we were at. And looking this way, we got another hallway along the back, which we'll investigate soon. Well, look at the brickwork or the stonework on this fireplace. This is a real fireplace. It's got the air circulation below. It's got a really nice mantle on it. Yeah, that's really cool. And looking back this way, I didn't even notice this, but look at the iron railing here. That's pretty dated looking now, but very telling of when the house was built. And of course, they have valances for the curtain rods, hiding those, and that's pretty cool. This one actually has a curtain left. And as you look up there, there's a lot of mold. For a place that's only been empty for about a year, there's a surprising amount of mold in here. These stairs go down to the basement's pretty bad. Look at this. Let's go down a little bit. Now you got that old wood paneling on the walls here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Actual candle holder. But look at the basement, guys. This is bad. This might explain the mold. Oh, I mean, you've got the freezer floating there. If I look down there, there's other rooms down there, but the basement's flooded pretty deep because look at the light switch. This is bad. I can see there's IBM stuff in that back room there. And if I look this way, oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty unbelievably bad, guys. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go down here. You can see the water's disgusting. It's stagnant and everything. That's a shame. Let's go back up here. I guess we'll go deeper in this way then. Look at those old lights. That's cool. Look at that. That's neat. Let's take a look at the stuff on the table here. They got some tissue paper, someone's needle kit, sewing kit. Just all sorts of random items left behind. You got somebody's watch, old bronze shaver it looks like. Crazy. It's an old school looking light. Of course, you can see how overgrown outside is from in here. It's pretty bad. Okay, let's go this way first. They still have this horse plaque on the wall. That's pretty cool. So down here this way, it looks like we got all the bedrooms. And we got a laundry room here. That's a pretty cool little sink. Look at that. That's definitely from when they built the house. That's a very old school 60s looking sink. Even that cabinet's pretty old school. Is there anything in it? Nope. It's not the newest washing machine. Well, look at this thing, the dryer. The old Kenmore. I mean, it's covered in mouse turds and everything now. It's kind of gross, but that thing looks like a 60s or 70s machine. The cabinets are clearly 60s. Oh, wow. Everything's left. Look at this stuff. They got all their stuff left here. Even have a Nerf football up there. Pretty cool. What's over here? Again, a lot of the belongings are left in here. That's pretty wild, eh? Oh, look at that old light fixture up there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go check out this bedroom. We'll just kind of zigzag through all the rooms over here. Yeah, so this must be the smallest room in the house so far we've seen. This looks like a guest bedroom. It's pretty cool though. Again, they have the silk wallpaper. You got an old switch plate cover here, which is probably from when they built the house. But they've done, you know, little changes here and there to try to modernize the place. Those curtains are probably from when they built the place. But yeah, it's a very small room. Actually, I'm not even sure this was a guest bedroom or not. You can see they had tables kind of around the room, but there wouldn't really be much room for a bed unless they had a little single bed here. What do they have over here in the closet? A little bit of stuff left behind, not too much to see. We got a couple VHS movies. Electric pump, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's continue further. I just noticed right now that the hallway here has a chair rail going all the way around, as does the living room here. That's pretty neat. Kind of seeing things as we go. The brass up there is looking a little rough for some reason. Those are cool doors. Very 60s looking doors. Oh, look at this. Now this is like stepping back in time. Oh my God. A seashell toilet. Whoops, I just banged into the door. Nothing in it. Brown bomber hasn't been here. Look at the size of the tank on that bad boy. But look at this counter. Whoa. I mean, the sink is pretty disgusting. It's actually starting to rot apart. But man, this bathroom's wild. Look at that tile, the color scheme. Everything in here is pretty cool. Very cool room. Back up so you guys get a better view of this side. I mean, even the curtains, everything in here are really dated looking. Look at the light fixtures, the mirrors, like, here, I'll zoom in. You have a little shelf there. You got that crazy light fixture. There's also one here. It's actually been melted though for some reason. I guess they put the wrong bulbs in it and they were too hot. Very cool though. What a really cool retro looking bathroom. Even the shower curtain. Oh yeah. Why would they ever renovate this? It's perfect, right? Except for the ceiling that's falling in the shower. Yeah, that tiling is great. I love this. This is really retro and really cool. I'm glad they didn't change this. Is there anything behind the door? No, there isn't. Okay, let's continue this way. We'll go deeper in. You know what? Let's check out these closet doors first. Look at these doors, guys. These are really cool. I love the retro look of those doors. Those are groovy. Even the square, well, they put new knobs on them, but even the square knob area would have been cool. So this is a linen closet. Interestingly enough, we got a knife in the linen closet. I'm not sure why. It's cool. Very cool doors. All right, so let's check out this room first. It's an interesting light fixture in the middle of the room, hanging down. I'm assuming this is a bedroom. Oh, yeah. See, this place has a bit of a mold problem on this top rail. Oh wow, yeah, it's starting to take over. If it looks like that on this side, it probably looks even worse inside the attic. Inside the attic, sorry. They left their computer behind. I got some stuff left in the closet. Oh, it's moldy up there. We got some books in this freaky looking doll. Interesting. Got some candles there. All right. And of course, this is back to the hallway. Looking back to that family room. So let's check out this room here. This might be the master bedroom. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at the chair they left behind. It's wild. It's an interesting cabinet there they have, sitting behind the bed. Obviously the bed was here, and you can tell because I never vacuumed once. Lots of dog fur. I mean, look at that. It's really bad. It's never been cleaned. And this might be the little guy here that left all the fur behind. There's the dog. Hopefully he's still alive. Somebody left a picture of a baby behind. That's actually an old picture. Probably somebody from when this house was first built. Oh wow, that's cool. So they have a painting up here. They've got their keyboard left behind too. They got their scarf. Seen here, piano series. So it looks like they were trying to learn piano from tape. Pretty wild. Again, the closet here has some of their belongings left too. Even have a tripod down there. Yeah, and the curtains in here look like they're probably original to the house, just like the other room. Look at the brass drawers on this. They're empty. But this isn't totally empty, so I'll show you guys what's in here. You got some pocket watches, which is cool. Then we got some personal items, a lot of mail, which we're obviously not going to dig through. There's even a wallet up there. And of course, you got a picture of a couple of kids. Maybe it was the people's kids that lived here, or maybe it was their grandkids. Pretty wild. It's a good amount of stuff left behind. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, especially if I've missed anything or didn't talk about something you saw. Okay, let's go back out to the main living space here. Now I noticed that there was a door open here before that we didn't go into, so let's check this out first since we're right here. Oh wow, oh, it stinks in here though. All right, so this is pretty cool. This is a sunroom they added onto the back of the house. Seems we're finding houses with sunrooms more and more these days, but you know what? I absolutely love these. Oh, Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue from Ronco. Oh my God, Ron Popeil. They have a microwave out here. I actually think this was probably set up out here. They got a toaster oven down there. Molson Golden, I don't even know how old that is. Wow. This place is in rough shape though. I mean, just look at the condition. This is cedar out here. Look at it, it's just rotting away, especially right here. Rotting away. The glass panes are dropping down. Look at down here. Unbelievable. We'll check out the backyard here in a second. Since we didn't go to it from the front, we'll check it from here. Let's just kind of walk through this room though. Just kind of see what's here. Oh, they have like a pancake grill or something like that here. Yeah, it's like a mix of indoor and outdoor stuff. Oh, look at the decay there. I mean, the window's gone frosty from all the moisture and everything in it. Again, these are getting pretty rotten over here too. And that's, of course, looking back to the entrance of the sunroom. Let's continue this way. And it looks like they even, had plants and maybe they were growing things out here. Of course, there's none of that going on anymore. They had animal traps. Really is a shame to see the room in this condition. The roof is coming down there. It's a beautiful sunroom. The cedar wood is absolutely beautiful. This deserves to be, taken care of and enjoyed rather than decaying away like this. All right, let's go back. You can see everything is quite overgrown back here too. Oh, look, they got a barbecue over here. Oh yeah, there's patio stones, so I guess this is where they kind of hung out back. Look at that barbecue, it's actually collapsing. That's crazy. It's a huge backyard, goes all the way back, lots of trees, secluded, quite beautiful. What a great spot. I would love to hang out here every day. Look at that nice stone patio. I mean, most of it's covered with tree debris and everything else now. But at one point, this was incredible. That's a really cool light, too. Let's go back this way. And just go down here a little bit, show you guys a little bit of the yard. Beautiful. All right, let's work our way back in. You can see it's in pretty rough shape out here too. Okay, so we're back in the house. Let's work our way through now. We'll check out this other hallway in the back here. Look at those beautiful French doors. They're sealed, so you can't get out to the house from here. Okay, so we're in the main part of the house again. There's Ethan.
Hi.
We're also joined by Owen today.
Hello.
The Bat Explorers are out. So let's go down this hallway. Oh, that's cool. Another little knick-knack shelf just mounted on the wall. Look at this. This is pretty cool with all these French doors. Let me just close this. What year does this say? There's a calendar here. Let me just see what it says. 2021. Oh, well, that's interesting. So maybe this place was actually abandoned since 2021 because the calendar says that. That would make a little more sense with the amount of water and everything going on here. But look at this room. It's a little bit stuck in the 80s. You got some 80s grape and fruit wall banner around the roof. Look at the moisture on there. Wow. But yeah, I really like the triple French door here. That's pretty cool. French doors are really allowing the light from the sunroom and the other parts of the house to get into the kitchen, which is really neat. That looks like probably an 80s type oven. Even the cabinetry, look at this. This is definitely 80s. This is definitely from a renovation for sure. Look at that old dishwasher. Is there anything left here? Oh, look at that. They still have some Special K that expired in 2023. That might support the theory that this place was lived in a year ago. Let's not do that. We'll break those right off. Oh, wow. Everything is left behind. That's cool. Let's see if this one's like that. Oh, yeah. That's wild. This one too. China cabinets. Wow, everything's in here, guys. Everything. Like mouse turds are everywhere there. It's funny though, the drawers are all empty, but underneath is full. Oh, these things are grossly sticky. I'm gonna stop touching this stuff. We got some records here. I'm not afraid to touch these ones. We know somebody hasn't been here. ABBA. Sound of Music. Cool. It's cool to see all this left behind. All right, so let's continue our way through, I guess. Again, we'll just take one last look here. I left the cabinets open for the effect, but I'll close those before I leave. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't open the fridge. Oh, there's bread in the fridge that's not moldy. And there's gross stuff in here. That's interesting. That bread doesn't look old. Okay, let's go out here. Okay, so this must be the dining room. Oh yes, this is the dining room. You've got the chandelier there with the medallion on the ceiling. And we've got the double doors looking out to where we started this thing, right there in the foyer. It's a nice room. It's got crown molding going all the way around. It's got a nice sliding door looking out to the back. I'm assuming at one point that when they renovated this house, this sunroom was an addition. And all these doors looking out the back originally went outside. Just like the rest of the house, this place has the silk wallpaper from the 80s. It also has a nice valance hiding the curtain rod. The thermostat's still on, so the batteries are still good. Oh, wow. Look at the mouse turds on the floor. Oof. I tell you, there's a lot of those in here. All right, so what's back here? Oh, wow. So this might be the living room or the family room. One or the other. That's a really nice fireplace. That guy's cool. But that's a really nice fireplace. Nice big mirror above it. Look at this room though. Very cool. Very retro. Most of it's stuck in the 60s. I like how they have that trim going along the crown molding. It's even on the valance, which is cool. Look at that old light here for a chair. That's like an old reading light. They would have had a chair in the back corner here. What's over here? This is just wrapping paper. Again, they got another ritzy shelf on the wall. More cool doors. We'll look at those in a minute. Oh, we got more records. Some of these aren't even open. Tom Jones. Richard Burton, Julie Andrews. There's a ton of records here. I'm not going to go through them all. You guys get the idea. And of course, from here, if I turn this way, this looks back out to the foyer where we started the video. Oh, look at that. I guess this mirror was probably on the wall above a couch, which is obviously long gone now. Even that table, I didn't point that out before, but look at that table. That's like a 60s table. Again, this room has giant windows in the back, letting in lots of natural light. And of course, this is the area where we just were outside where the barbecue was. So this is the actual, original part of the house here. Pretty much untouched. Okay, let's work our way further in. Look at these doors. Wow. Very fancy, ritzy looking doors from the 60s. What room is this? Okay, this is the master bedroom for sure. Wow. Look at that door. So they have a big fireplace in the bedroom. That's a nice fireplace. Looks very 60s with the design, the brickwork. Very cool. It's a cool vase. So there's a chair like the other bedroom we saw, what I thought was a master bedroom before. Oh, they even have a wood caddy for the fireplace. That's cool. Look at this. This room's like still kind of set up like they lived here. That's pretty cool. So they have a valance here to hide a curtain rod, but they no longer have those kind of curtains here. They just have the shutter style curtains now. Look at the size of the windows in this room. Huge. Lots of natural light coming in here. You guys know I love that. I point it out all the time. That's fantastic with the double door going out back and the massive windows. Now what's crazy is this room also hasn't been renovated. It still has the shag carpet and everything. Look at all the stuff. Let's take a look at these records. Well, they got a bunch of everything, really. Village People, Engelberg Humperdinck. Can we even say that anymore? That's cool. That's cool. Just forgotten. They got a nice big chandelier in the bedroom. That's kind of cool too. All these fancy places. Whoever thought you need a chandelier in your bedroom? This is interesting. They have a bathroom here with a double door. Look at the color of the toilet and the tub. Definitely stuck in time. Some of this tile work might be newer. Yeah, this kind of looks like newer tile work to me. This probably isn't original to the house. But I like that trim going around, separating the tile from the wallpaper. And again, you get that silk wallpaper in here. So you know that was probably from the 80s. The mold is probably newer. And look at that window trim. That's definitely original to when they built the house. Even the sink though. Oh, look at the cabinet. Oh, look at those doors. Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's pretty cool. And even the perfume puffer. I've never seen one of those in real life. That's pretty wild. Now we have to know, Brown Bomber was not here. Well, that's cool. Let me just back up a little bit. Give you guys another view of this from just a little bit further back. It's a pretty cool bathroom, wouldn't you say? And of course, this is looking back towards the room. What a perspective. It's a giant bedroom, really. And the view down the hallway is pretty cool, too. So over here, we have a, I guess this is a makeup room. Kind of like a dressing room type thing. The cabinetry in here is also original to when the house was built. You can tell just from the wood and the handles and everything. Of course, they have another knick-knack shelf. Look at the love lights. Lady Sunbeam love lights. It's pretty cool. And they have a little mirror to help you get dressed there. But you can see this room was also touched in the 80s. They got a border up at the top. Very 80s looking thing to do. That's really cool. That's an interesting room. This is definitely a room from a different time when you have a bathroom and a makeup room side by side. That's just another pedestal with a plant on it, a fake plant. Wow. So this is like the closet of the bedroom. Look at the stuff they left behind here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And another thing, look at this 60s wallpaper. Maybe 70s wallpaper, but look at it. And that mold, that's really bad up there. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. They even have the vacuum hanger in here, so I guess that's where they kept all that stuff too. Interesting. Pretty crazy bedroom. This might be one of the coolest rooms in the house. Well, guys, I think that is going to wrap this explore up. Unfortunately, the basement's flooded, so we can't go any further down there. But this was a pretty wild one to do, and I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you leave a comment afterward. Tell me what you thought. Tell me if I missed anything. Hit that like button, and if you can, share it out. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for this adventure today. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this with me. This was a really cool house built in 1965 that's seen some renovations but still has most of the original charm. If you guys agree with me, please make sure you hit that like button. And of course, leave a comment after the episode. I want to remind you all that the next goal for the channel is to hit 5,000 subscribers. I need all of your help to do it. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please click the button. It helps the channel grow, and the more the channel grows, the cooler the explorers will be. There's also one other thing I'll remind you guys about. I have a fight on June 23rd, and I'll be representing the Children's Cancer Foundation, and I'm trying to raise money for that cause. If you have any spare change available whatsoever, there'll be a link in the description where you can help donate to that cause and raise money for a great thing. Well, that's all the time we have for this one today. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button there if you haven't. Check out last week's video there, and check out the random video up there, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.